The ancient Stoics are best known for their practical approach to personal philosophy and their search for ways in which we can live more happily, more resiliently, and with greater peace of mind. To achieve this, Stoicism was a philosophy to be practiced daily, weaving seamlessly into day-to-day life and becoming a natural part of how we live. Simply put, it becomes routine. Today, we're going to take a look at ways in which we can incorporate Stoicism into our morning routines. Here are 4 ways we can use Stoic philosophy to set us up for the day ahead. 1. Mindfulness meditation, prososhe. Towards the end of his career, deep into a conflict on the borders of the Roman Empire, Marcus Aurelius began the practice of sitting down to write a personal journal, Meditations. A journal that's now been translated and published. I'm not sure how he'd feel about that, but I'm glad we have it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, said by Marcus Aurelius in his journal Meditations. Aurelius's use of journaling was partly a meditation practice. For us, it can be a place where we can be honest about our thoughts, feelings, and plans. Journaling helps you reflect on your actions, understand your emotions, and set clear intentions for the day. Like wiping a foggy mirror, it brings clarity to your thoughts. However, you don't necessarily need to write. I do this as a mental practice, and those of you who prefer meditation to journaling can get just as much benefit from the former. This practice of mindfulness, often referred to as prososhe in ancient texts, is the art of living in the present moment and maintaining an awareness of our thoughts, actions, and emotions as and when they happen. If we spend a few minutes on this every morning, we become better at naturally noticing things as we go about our day-to-day lives. 2. Practicing gratitude. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every morning you have the choice to take some time and plant whatever you like in the soil, changing the feel of the garden and preventing the weeds from taking over. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Deliberately practicing gratitude is much like planting your favorite seeds, watching them grow and bloom, and enjoying their company. When we look at the things around us and remind ourselves to be grateful for what we have or what we've been through, it helps us to reframe the way we think and see the world and ourselves in a more positive light. Gratitude also helps prevent negative thoughts and feelings from taking root because we're no longer thinking about what we don't have or what we haven't experienced. Instead, we're happy for what we do have. After all, we're surrounded by things we have now that we'd miss if they were taken from us. All you need are these: certainty of judgment in the present moment, action for the common good in the present moment, and an attitude of gratitude in the present moment for anything that comes your way. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing. 3. Physical exercise, ascesis. While exercise is clearly not a uniquely Stoic practice, it does complement the values we're looking to build and, if you're anything like me, provides a needed kick to wake up properly in the morning. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable, said by Socrates. The philosopher Chrysippus was known to be a long-distance runner. the Stoic Cleanthes, was a boxer, and the founder of Stoicism, Zeno of Citium, was an active merchant. Even Plato, whom the Stoics loved, was an avid wrestler. To these men, their philosophy was not simply theory and debate. It was something to put into practice, and exercise was an excellent complement to the mental component of their way of life. Through exercise, we build discipline, strength, and routine, and improve both our mental and physical health. It can be as simple as stretching or as exerting as a hard run. Whatever it is, a morning routine with exercise is almost always better than one without it. For planning and prioritizing, phronesis. The ancient Greek word phronesis, is a branch of wisdom related to taking practical action towards a desired end. The principle is made up of both making sound judgments and behaving with excellence of character. The principle was a common subject of discussion in ancient Greek philosophy. You may have already guessed that this principle is core to the practice of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that wisdom was one of the 4 core virtues we should concern ourselves with, the others being courage, justice, and temperance. This can be used in our morning routine to think about the day ahead and choose, ahead of time, how we wish to carry ourselves. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. If evil be spoken of you, and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it, as said by Epictetus. Over your morning coffee or tea, you can think of the choices you'll face and ask yourself, what would a wise Stoic mentor advise? Remember, the goal of following our own Stoic morning routine is not just to prepare for the day ahead, but also to develop a resilient and focused mindset that will help you navigate life's challenges as they present themselves day. These practices are flexible, and you can adapt them to suit your own personal needs and circumstances.